5. Zarba, our 3 officials on the floor. Marc Gasol and LaMarcus Aldridge jumping. Here was game 4. It was one of the great games of this postseason. The only overtime game, as a matter of fact, is Gasol.
What do you do for this Grizzly team and dominate the paint?
Parker kicks it to LaMarcus Aldridge. Swept by Golden State. Houston advancing. As Tony Panu Ginobili or somewhere in between. Because we need him to have a good night tonight. Tony Parker taking a draw for Ennis. He can take you out of a game. And Randolph going strong against Lee. Oh! Vince Carter with the follow jam. And he's... Gasol gives it right back. Here's Carter again. Hey, hey! Tony Parker for 3. Yes. Led him to a win. Carter's going to fire again. Zebo in there with a board. Offensive rebound and a putback.
Over the top of it.
Aldridge to Parker. And Parker sends it to the corner, and Danny Green. Point range, it has been up over 40% in his career. Parker got Zach Randolph and went right.
Guys like Patty Mills who can get a shot up in half a second. Now remember, Mills hit 4 threes. Allen was out there playing for the Grizz.
And that's it, right, Kevin? I mean, Tony Allen as no.
Well, I can tell you right now that he would be in Kawhi Leonard's jersey.
Injured that calf in mid-April, right at the end of the season, as Carter spins and finishes in less than 6 weeks. They didn't play at all until February. And as Kawhi hit on this floor, the buzzer beater. Here's Kawhi Leonard rising up and knocks it down. Clock's winding down. Conley will let it fly, and Conley hits it. A year as a Memphis Grizzly. Pau Gasol. Conley looking for help. Zebo's there. 2 on him. Still scores. Randolph is a handful for LaMarcus Aldridge defensively as well. Parker, he's had the hot hand, and he all tied at 26. Back and forth they go here. Parker on the move, and he scores it.
I was going to say, with this lineup, let's see if the Grizz go inside and just let their big guys play a little bully ball.
And Marc Gasol working on LaMarcus Aldridge.
San Antonio double team the post and get some easy shots.
David Lee sets a check back in. Aldridge fighting hard and gets his leads. All scores with 15. And look at Conley go right by Pau Gasol and a little floater over. Pushing Conley to be more unselfish, to take the ball more. As a nice take by. Second game of our playoff doubleheader tonight on TNT. Spurs Grizzlies. Kawhi Leonard coming out of the timeout.
Great range and great ability just to get the shot he wants. As you see Marc Gasol knock down the game.
And it didn't really affect the play. Didn't force a turnover in any way. Aldridge with 360 spin and a make. Daniels for 3. Bingo! Green forced inside the arc. Mills.
Lost Patty Mills in game 5. He was able to knock down a lot of shots.
Vince for 3.
Bingo! Closeout opportunity for the Spurs. Memphis trying to carry this thing back to San Antonio as Kawhi Leonard springs free.
There's gonna be some physical play. Let's just keep getting after it.
So the Grizzlies have been hot. They've made 7 of the last 8. And oh, what a score! Conley, quick pull on the 3. Oh, nothing but net. 3-point make game in game 5. Randolph working on David Lee. First possession out of the half, and behind the arc in this series. Something to lock in on as Conley goes all the way in.
Against this Grizzly defense.
Double team comes for Gasol. Kicks it out. 3-pointer is up and good.
If you're a big guy.
Boy, right at the rim, those misses. And you know, Aldridge, they'd love for him to get to the hole more. As now Lee on the follow.
2 bigs and try to knock you out on the inside.
If not for all the multiple injuries you're suffering, as Parker goes all the way to work inside. Here's one of them. And Gasol's working on Aldridge. And the big towering.
Nice move by Marc Gasol.
Conley on Parker, gets himself free. And Tony Parker.
It's aggressive from the first quarter out.
Now 8 for 10 from the field. And Gasol gives it to Randolph. The hell guy, Joe Griffith, exchanging in a little contact there like the players. Here's Danny Green for 3. Conley coming out of the timeout. Cannot hit the 3. And a skies high for the rebound. And he'll fire up a 3, and there is number 10 of the Spurs are 4-10 from behind the arc. Parker finds Leonard. Conley closes. Leonard on the take, and Kawhi Leonard. Oh, he missed the bunny, but right there. Leonard on the take. Good pass. Aldridge with a 2-handed jam. Kawhi Leonard sets up Pau Gasol. Leonard taps it. Gasol gets it. Ginobili for three. And there's another offensive board, and Aldridge scores and one. Aldridge goes to the bench with 15 points. Dwayne Dedmon is in. And a foul. We're going to have and one here. And this crowd gives him a hand. Now Mills scrambling. 2 on the shot clock. Puts up a long prayer. Followed by Dedmon. Offensive board and a bucket. Ball went out in February. Here's Ginobili for three. He got it, and he's fouled. And a chance at 4 for Manu Ginobili. Carter checking Leonard, and he takes it from him. Swiped him. Carter kicks it. Conley for three. Lines it up. Leonard trying to draw foul. Fires up an air ball.
Made Kawhi take a really tough shot.
Shot clock is up. Wow, look at that play behind the back. Conley fires. It's a long 2. And it is out of 25 here.
Excuse me, Brian. A great defensive stand there by the Grizzlies. And oh, look at that. Zebo missed one. Threw him down. Memphis Grizzlies have a lot of energy and a really good crowd tonight here.
Here's Conley now with the right hand. His offhand has been a tremendous Game 6 so far. Back and forth they go. Aldridge wide open. Buries the inside. Gasol gives it up. Ennis with Kawhi on him. He'll shoot the 3. And he will hit the 3.
One of those shots are a big shot that Memphis needs.
Spurs down 6. Leonard jump shot inside the lane.
Getting to that shot.
First field goal make for Kawhi Leonard this half. He has some free throws. A quick stop by Conley. Speaking of lefties. Leonard draws a double team, gets the foul, and scores.
He sniffed that play out.
Spurs a chance to get within 2, maybe 1. Kawhi Leonard for 3.
They're letting these players decide. They're letting them get after it a little bit.
Conley now with Parker on him. Little right-handed floater. And there's that offhand again, Kevin.
After it.
Spurs down 3 now. Aldridge inside. No follow jam by David at the half. San Antonio. Parker on the break. Out to Patty Mills. Quick release 3. And he hits. Kawhi Leonard has 27 points. Leonard dishes it off David Lee. And David Lee scores. Lee. Now Zebo on him. Leonard goes by him. Kicks it. Tony Parker steps inside. A long 2 is good. Tony Parker. 881. Carter with Leonard on him. Carter hangs and is fouled. Offensive boards. 16 in the game for the Spurs. Leonard spins. Kicks it. Parker on the take. Parker jump shot. Yes! Tony Parker! By Tony Parker. Does Memphis have an answer now? And it's Conley for 3. Too strong. Aldridge with the rebound. First half. Get the ball in bounds to Kawhi Leonard. Clock is ticking. About 9 seconds separating game clock and shot.
San Antonio won multiple championships, EuroLeague championships over in Europe before he came.
To make it a 6-point Spurs lead, does so. Put the ball inbounds, looking for Conley. He's got him. Aldridge is on him, and Aldridge fouls him. Oh, he can't hit the free throw. His first miss of the night. Parker on the breakaway, all the way in. The layup might secure it for San Antonio. Gasol's got it. Clock ticks. Under 20 it goes. Here's Conley. Conley goes to the hole, kicks it out to the wing. Here's Randolph from the corner. No, and Danny Green pulls down the board. He is fouled. And the clock winds it down. And in game 6, the San Antonio Spurs are going to close out the Memphis Grizzlies. That is it. And for the 4th time in the history between these 2 teams, the Spurs end up as the one who advances. And what an embrace and a handshake there.